Hey guys, welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes. I'm Aquilyn, and today I wanted to talk to you about a quote that had me reminiscing on some things that me and my husband have been through. So the quote is, part of having a great marriage is accepting the changes that life will take you through. And as I was thinking about this quote, I thought about to the time where I was pregnant with my second son. And during that time, I was in the process of being laid off from my job. And my husband wanted a different job, but you know, he had filled out some applications, but just the right thing hadn't came through at the time in order for him to leave his current job. And I mean, his current job was a really great job. He went to college to get that job. I was working at a call center. Call center brought in, you know, great money. It definitely had the hours that I wanted. But with this new piece of profound information that I was going to be laid off in a couple of months, it had me stressing. It had me worried. You know, it would bring up like little arguments between me and my husband. And we just didn't know what to do. We didn't know what the outcome was going to be. Here we had another baby coming in, another mouth to feed. And we know that, you know, eventually the bills were gonna get a little bit higher because you had daycare expenses, formulas, buying diapers, clothes, whatever a newborn baby needed at the time. We knew that our expenses were going to increase, and there were also things in life that we wanted as well. We knew that by bringing a second child into this world, we would have to expand into a bigger home, possibly get a bigger vehicle and things like that. It was just all kind of stuff that was going on. And I think with any couple or any relationship, when you have things like that that's being brought into your marriage, something new or something drastic that's going to happen, like being laid off from your job or losing your job and stuff, you begin to panic. And so during that time, like I said, we argued a little bit. You know, we didn't talk to each other. We was both trying to fix it on our own. So there was really nothing else that I could do other than just sit there. And I was really pressuring him, like, you got to do this and you got to do that. And what eventually ended up happening is my husband ended up getting a second job at that time, in addition to his daytime job, which, like I said, it was a very good paying job. But we knew that we needed more in order to help provide for this second child that was coming into our household. And so during that time, you know, I would work as much as I could. My husband would literally work his job 8 to 5, get off in the evening times, and then he would do a lot of hustling on the weekend as far as working the second job to be able to bring in whatever income that he could. Well, we end up finding out, I think like that December, or maybe before then, that my husband was getting another job. I say all of that to pretty much sum up that we are gonna go through changes in life. A lot of the times we don't embrace the changes that we go through, and the reason why we don't embrace the changes that we go through, because we don't want to go through it. Nobody wants to be told that you're going to lose your job. Nobody wants to go to work and say and have somebody to tell them that they're fired. You know, nobody wants an extra expense coming up, like going to the doctor or whatever, you know, purchasing new items that you have to have. And it's just kind of like, okay, which way do I go? And sometimes with those things, I mean, not in every relationship, but sometimes through those things, it does bring in like arguments in your marriage. You know, you begin to sometimes distance yourself from the other person in your marriage because you're just like, this is too much. Or, you know, when I signed up for marriage, I didn't sign up for things to be this way. I just thought, you know, we were both going to continue to work, you know, our perfect little jobs. And whenever life did bring us curveballs, we were going to be able to face them together and be able to face it with a good attitude, not having all of this bickering, going back and forth, trying to make ends meet, trying to make your money stretch. I never thought that marriage would be this way. But let me tell you that a lot of the times, you know, in this universe that we stay in, we all go through a lot of the same things. It's just that the way how I go through things is just different the way how you go through things. But our story is very similar. It's very much alike. And so when you're going through those things, you have to learn how to embrace the challenges. One of the lessons that I learned while going through that is when I see myself going through challenges now, you know, like there have been other times in my life where I've been fired from jobs, I've been laid off, or I've had to take a part-time part-time job. My hours have been cut. But I always say that, you know, if God provided then during that situation when I had another baby coming in, I was in the process of losing my job. I knew that my husband had a great job, but he had to take on this other job because we were just trying to make ends meet. I know that if all of that happened and the bills still continue to get paid, my kids didn't do without, we still had food on the table, you know, the electric bill was paid, we had gas in the car, we were still able to contribute to our church. I know if all of that happened during that time, then in this time when I'm going through my problems or the issues that I'm going through, I know that just like it was provided back then, it'll be provided now. And then it's also a testimony to be able to help other young people or help other people in marriages. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be married for me to tell you my story, but I know that I will be able to share with other people about things that I have went through and just let them know that it'll be okay. Now, in the process, you know, we had a little bit of faith, not a whole lot of faith, that things will work out. And when we had faith, you know, we would continue to work, continue to do things, not just sit in our midst hoping that with us arguing it'll make everything okay, because it never made everything okay. So I encourage you, you know, that while you're going through your changes in marriage, whatever it may be, to embrace the change. It's not easy to go through. You cry, you get angry, you question yourself about why you're going through those things, but in the end, the process is worth it. A lot of the things that me and my husband have been through, just me as a woman, me as a mother, it has definitely helped mature me. It's helped bring my life into focus in a lot of different areas that I was confused about. And I just think, you know, if I would have learned a long time ago how to embrace the things or the way how life moves sometimes, that I would have been a lot further than what I am today. Do I regret anything? No, I don't regret anything. But I do say that, you know, if I was mature enough, knew then what I know now, it definitely would have been a lot easier going through those things. I hope that helped somebody today, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in today with Everyday Husband Quotes. Be sure that you follow me on Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram. I love my Instagram followers. They encourage me so much. Like, I be wanting to shout them out each and every day because they show me so much love. And it's not really me, it's just the quotes and the words and stuff, because it's like, bam, somebody get what I'm saying, you know, even if it's just one person. But I encourage you guys to follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. I also have a Facebook page, Everyday Husband Quotes, and you can catch me on that side as well. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay informed with the latest. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you to the fullest, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.